Hi, this is John Patrick Hickey, and I want to thank you for joining me for these videos on civility. I hope that they've been helpful. This is the last in our series, and I just want to touch on one area that not only applies to civility, but on everything that we do, and that is cause and effect. Everything that you do is going to cause an effect. There's going to be something that happens. You know, if you take a huge rock and throw it into the water, it's going to cause all these ripples. If you take a little tiny pebble and throw it in the water, it's going to cause ripples. The ripples may be of different size, but they're still there because everything that you do causes an effect. There is something that happens. This is the thing I want you to remember. Everything matters. Everything matters. Never think that how you treat other people, what you do, what you post on social media, what you do in your business, how you deal with your family, that there are times that what you do really doesn't matter. It's not important. Everything matters. Everything is important. How we treat a person in private is as important as how we treat a person publicly. How we deal with business is as important as how we deal with our household accounts. Everything matters. Civility is something that we all have to deal with every single day. There is never a time that you deal with other people, no matter if they're family, if they're friends, if they're business associates, if they're walking down the street. No matter what you do, you have to deal with people. Whether you're civil or you're uncivil is your choice. We mentioned in the very first video that we take responsibility for what we do. Civility is a choice. We have the responsibility to talk to people in how we deal with the people that's around. We can be civil or we can be uncivil. That is always, always your choice. It's not based on feelings. It's not based on misunderstanding. It is always a case that you choose to be kind and you choose to be good to other people. You don't have to have somebody tell you that being rude, being negative, being nasty is going to cause problems. We know that. You don't have to experiment with it. Lewis Carroll said through his character Alice in Alice in Wonderland that if you drink much from a bottle marked poison, it is most certainly going to disagree with you sooner or later. There's a lot of things people do thinking that they could try to get by with something that no one's going to notice. They always notice. Everything matters. Please remember that. Everything matters. I hope that through this series of videos, through your own decision to be more civil, to be more kind, to be more respectful to other people, that we can start changing the society that we live in. As I mentioned in the first video, it begins by each of us. You can't change anybody else. You can't make anybody act more civil or more uncivil than they decide to. The only person that you have that you can change is you. And if you become a kinder, more respectful person to other people, you will have the greater power. That you make all of us better. I know that it is my desire to be a kinder, more respectful person, something I'd make a decision with and try to work on every day. Do I always succeed? Of course I don't. But I can feel that I'm improving and I'm getting better, and the decision's made that that's where I'm going to go. I don't have to remake that decision. I know what it is that I'm striving for. If you make the same decision, if you decide to be a more kind and respectful person, and then the next person decides it, just think of the power that's there. We can take what little, and I do mean that I think that the majority of people desire to be kind and respectful. that this battle of incivility that we face is with a small group of people. We can overcome them by being who we need to be. Let's show people what kindness and respect really looks like, and we can make it the fabric of our society. This is John Patrick Hickey, and I do want to thank you for spending some time with me. And I want to encourage you, as I always do, to do your best. Love God, have good manners, discover the unknown, and change your world.